Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity.
Okay. Hi, welcome back to the channel. And we have a level 70 Bingso. Yeah, I just upgraded him. We got the new level 1 from the event today, like 5 extra ones. So I don't want to level 70 an Esper that I haven't got to R6 D6 yet. Like, it's kind of a waste. Like, it's better to maximize your current lineup first. I mean, not current lineup, as in your best Esper first, rather than following the meta, because I can do so much more with the Esper that I'm currently maxed up. Like, for example, like for the current Elif right now, like for my PvE score, instead of using Elif, my Brewster, who is already at R6 D4, gives a higher score for me. So it's a different case for everybody. Like, every single players are different. So that's why the best recommendation I can give you is that if you don't have any specific Esper that you want to level to 70, like, it's better to just go for the free Espers. Like, Mingsuo is a free Simmer legendary that you can get to R6 D6 for free. So why not use him? Like, he can be used in both PvE and PvP, even though he is not like the best in terms of R6 D6 Esper. But right now, like I said, compared to the current Elif that I have right now, this is a much better choice. You know, he gives me so much better score. So let's just go straight with the PvE score first, and then after that we're gonna go to the PvP. Or I can give you a sneak peek of the PvP first. Yeah. I'm gonna sneak peek on the PvP first. Let me see if I can actually kill someone with him. And then let's try this one first. Like, Yuhime, if I were to hit a Yuhime team, that means that I shouldn't be using an AP up. So that means I'm gonna need to use Lusang and Eugene. Where are you? Lusang, Eugene. And then after that, a Mingsuo. And because Mingsuo, I already level 70 him, so his captain ability increased by 5%. So it's better to use him as a captain. And after that, as usual, the combo of Mingsuo is Abigail. I don't know if I can move faster than the enemy. I think I can. Yes, I think I can move faster than the enemy. So we will see first if I can survive this. Like, this is not an ideal choice, because the moment I use AoE on Wuyo, my entire lineup gonna die. Luckily it's not an R1 Wuyo, so I think I still can survive hitting. Like the only defender there are Sakura, Wuyo, and Yamato. So this is a first try first. I haven't used my Mingsuo yet. I just leveled him up to 70 and I haven't even used him yet. So I also don't know what the result's gonna be. So let's go. Let's do this slowly. We're gonna slow down the speed. Height. Okay. Lusang move first, silence everybody. Yes, because we have 5% extra speed, but also because the enemy doesn't have. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. Why did my Mingsuo didn't use his second skill? Why? Mingsuo just now Mingsuo got a turn, right? That is sweet. Wait. Yeah, that is weird. Why is Mingsuo didn't use his second skill just now? Okay, let's make this faster. I'm gonna watch the replay. What is happening that just now? Lusa moves, then Yuji moves, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Now because Mingsuo is at level 70, he has higher HP than than Changchi. 12 and 16. 12,000 and 16,000. Oh yeah, he has much higher HP than Changchi now. I can no longer use Mingsuo Changchi combo. But you could have you could have used this combo if you don't have Mingsuo at level 70, because that was my best Mingsuo combo. Like usually people only settle with Mingsuo and Abigail, but here I take it a step further to use Changchi, because when Yuji makes Mingsuo move, Mingsuo gonna use his second skill, get to 1 HP, and because of the rival rune, right after Mingsuo moves is Changchi's turn. And you know what happens with Changchi when he uses his third skill? You gotta swap that HP and somebody gonna die straight away. So yeah, and hi, it's so dark. Welcome to the stream. Warm welcome was on Changchi. Yeah, I just realized. So I can no longer use Changchi. So I'm gonna use the next best pair for Mingsuo, which is Everett. Because with Everett, all of Mingsuo's damage gonna deal critical damage, like nothing can stop him, even Chuyao cannot stop it. Can you put up Changchi rival runes, HP runes? No, you cannot change the rival rune. That's the problem, You cannot change the rival rune. Hence why I can no longer use the Mingsuo Changchi combo. But for those of you who haven't leveled up your Mingsuo to level 70, you can try that one. Yes, look at that. Well, not as big as I hope it would be. So yeah, PvP wise, the damage is still kind of like similar. Like usually I will deal like 200,000 damage something, but right now I dealt 250,000 something just now. So yeah, it goes up by a little bit. But again, you cannot hit a Wuyo team, because that will just kill you. Doing AoE damage to a Wuyo is equal to suicide. So yeah, let's try in this lineup. Let's see. Hiya and wait a second. Is Abigail gonna move? That's my question. No. Okay. But it should be enough, because right now Abigail gonna move, give the third skill to Mingsuo, and Mingsuo will be able to use his third skill again. Hi Kablam! Wow, this is such a nice combo. Yeah, Kablam again! Woohoo! This is perfect. So if I'm not hitting a Wuyo team, I can nuke the enemy twice. Like the rifle rune is great here. Okay, the synergy is great. So yeah, I mean, use stones to upgrade the HP subsets on his rival runes. I think I can do that, but it's gonna be impossible, because here's the thing. Let me see Changchi's HP. 12 plus 16 is 28, and this one is 36. So I need to increase Changchi's HP by 8,000. And 8,000 is a lot, 8,000 is a lot. I don't think I can increase like boost an extra 8,000 HP in here. Unless I increase all the HP bonus to 12%, I think I can do that. Yeah, if I boost the HP bonus to 12%, but it is gonna be really hard, 8,000 bonus HP is already 8%. Like all of these HP bonus are already at 8% or so, or 9. So it's already as much HP as I can give to Changchi. Look at that, it only increased by 1,000. if I increase by 2%. So 8,000 means that I need to increase by 16%. Oh my god, that's such a chore. But yeah, I think I can do that. Like if I use all the 12% rival runs boost. Anjay, level 70 so hi Bang Lewat, Bang Lewat, welcome to the stream. Wow, yeah, no way you can, it's going to take a long time. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I can no longer use that, but I can still use this combo, okay? So this is nice. Let me see with this. Can I one-shot a Resonant Zero? That's a question. Let's go. Let's try it. Going to need R5D6 to come close. Yes, exactly. Still not faster than Chu Yao. Yeah, the extra 5% speed still not faster than a Chu Yao. So too bad. I still need kind of like someone like Ethan, maybe. Hopefully. It's silence. So yeah, I cannot use the bonus turn on Eugene, but still I can still move, so it should be all right. Petrified. Okay, we're dead. Okay. Hello, Bucket VP. Hi, Renvi. Welcome to the stream. No, not repo. No. Hi, Master Parkour. Welcome to the stream. Ya, kemarin udah repo, jadi sekarang ganti game ya. Tuker-tukeran, ganti-gantian ya. Jangan semuanya repo. Nah, no. Ya, jangan semua repo. Kita harus ganti-ganti game. Okay, let's go. So, we definitely gonna lose in terms of speed. Yep. Ooh, I can win. Why? What happened just now? Why did I win in terms of speed? Okay. Yeah, I cannot win against a Sujue because Sujue's true damage goes through Mingsuo's, what is this, Thunderclap. So I shouldn't hit a Sujue's Chuyao team. This one, there's a Wuyo there. It's a Wuyo. Always a Wuyo. Okay, I cannot win against Chuyao speed, so definitely will not win against a Tolan speed. But I will try using Ethan after this, okay? Hahaha, malas BV Parkour loves repo so much. Yeah, Ardi mana? Where Ardi dead? Yes. Ya, Ardi udah meninggoy. Ardi udah meninggoy. Why us? We already playing repo yesterday. Yes, exactly. We already played repo yesterday. So we gonna try this lineup. Okay, this is good. I want to see if I can outspeed a Chuyao with the extra 5% in here, the captain ability. And then an Ethan in here. Can I outspeed a Chuyao using Lusang energy? Yes. What ball? Jason's water bottle? I don't know. It's not here. Yes, it's not here. I think you need to ask Mama. Go ask Mama. Okay, then be right back. I need to find my son's water bottle. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, they just forgot where they put the water bottle. Okay, let's go. We gotta try see if I can outspeed a Chuyao and a Feng Sun there. Hi. Hiya, yes! I'm faster. Yes, I'm faster. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm faster. Yeah, even the Ethan is faster. Okay, then Chuyao's turn. Okay. Still have my Thunderclap, so it's good. It's all good because there is no Sujue there. Kablam! 400,000 damage. Ah, I got petrified. Too bad. So yeah, cannot one-shot a ZIHE without the attack up and critical damage up. So that's too bad. It's too bad. So I will definitely get petrified there. So yeah, but I can outspeed a Chu Yao and Feng Sun now with the help of Ethan. So that means if I don't use Lu Shang and Yu Jing, I can probably use a Feng Sun. I can use Feng Sun then. Yes. Like let me try finding a Chu Yao ZIHE again. I know there's a Sujue there. Although I think I can out damage the Sujue. I mean we already outspeed the Chu Yao. So we definitely move first with the Feng Sun here and the Ethan. And then let me try with this lineup. Oh, Master, we were playing Report 10 years later. Play Bang Kali Repoyer if there is a new claim Mando. What is that? Kalau lu baca, please baca di atas. Gak tahu apa itu. Madonoko Sekai Niwa. Apaan itu? Itu judul anime itu. Master, sorry, I don't understand Indonesian. See? Renvi doesn't understand Indonesian. And even one-shot ZIHE, CSG is dead. Yes, you can. You can. If you can literally hit her twice the amount of maximum HP she has, you can one-shot her even with the cheat death. You know. So I just need to deal twice of ZIHE's HP in one hit. Because I can already did that with the only one who can do that is Moroyama. Moroyama can one-shot ZIHE, like kill her 2 lives in one go. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Okay. Ooh, Chu Yao first. Yes, of course. Like the fastest one. And then after that, Sujue counterattack. Yes. And then we. Oh no! This is bad. Okay. Okay, all this counter-attack making me nervous. I don't wanna die first. Okay, we got the attack up and the critical damage up. Okay, defense down to the enemy. And Mingsuo didn't manage to get a turn. Shit. Oh yeah, I actually resurrected Mingsuo. Let me see again. Oke lah. Aku dibully, mending pergi. Jangan dong. Kalau dibully harus dilawan. Ayo lawan balik. Okay. This one. Attack up, critical damage up, speed up. Yes. Who's moving next? Yeah, there's Abigail there. Oh, too bad Chu Yao has the same speed as Abigail, so that's why. So now Abigail gonna move. Use the third skill, resurrect. Mingsuo. Okay, second skill there. And die. Okay, that's why. So yeah, the counter attack is a problem, like because of Sujue there. But let me try again. Let's try hitting this guy. There is no threat in this lineup except for the Jinchu, but hopefully, yeah, the Sujue died first. Okay, let's see. The attack up, critical damage up, and then defense down on the enemy. Oh, it doesn't hit. Oh, it hits. Yeah. Everybody have calamity, seer, defense down. Let me see the damage. Okay. The fuck? Chu Yao is killing everybody already. There is no time for Mingsuo to shine. The fuck? Yeah, there is no time for Mingsuo to use his third skill. Like they all already died. Yeah, this one is just asking if I use this lineup, like I'm just asking to die hitting this lineup. But let me try using the Lu Shang Yu Jing again in here. Let me see. And probably we don't need an extra speed, so we don't need Ethan. Let's just use the Everett there. Let's see. She was about to rest, lol. Yes, she was about. And Wingsword died again. Well, stay here, we are not bullying you. Also now it's to trigger Wingsword passive. Huh? No, it's not the accentuated that triggers Wingsword's passive. What do you mean by Wingsword's passive? Hakablam! Okay, and then the second skill again, and then use the third skill of Abigail. Hakablam! Oh my gosh, look at that! I can one-shot a Wuyo lineup! Wow! Level 70 Wingsword, guys. I can one-shot Wuyo. Not actually one-shot, but I nuked her twice. Luckily, she didn't trigger her her pursuit attack. You know, lucky for me. I think I want to take Function to 70 for more damage. Yeah, it's a good idea. Like Function is also a good choice for level 70 right now because of how much damage he deal. Look at that, 120,000 damage just for ZIHE. So yeah, too bad. So because ZIHE have like more than 60,000 HP if people actually build her rival rune, so that's why 120,000 damage just now is not enough to kill her twice. And that's also because I have attack up and critical damage set, and also accentuated that push my final damage deal a little bit further. So at the very beginning of the battle, I would have probably deal like 100,000 damage to ZIHE, which is not enough to kill her twice. So yeah. But there was a really good lineup from Wingsword. Yeah, I can use that. Let's try hitting this one. Can I one shot the Ana? Let me see. Let's go. When Wingsword is revived, he activates his S2 automatically when Koifish is on the team. Oh yeah. But it's kind of like redundant because when Abigail, because my Abigail is at resonance 6, when I resurrect Wingsword, like he will already be able to use his second skill anyway, so he doesn't really need that passive accentuated, you know. Look at this. Kablam! Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be my favorite team in PvP, you know, like one-shotting everybody. Wow. This is a nice combo. And you can see my second team here, my next favorite, because I got lucky with Nora. Like I got a lot of copy of Nora's this past month. So I finally be able to make my dream Nora build, because Nora is also one of the underrated Esper, because when you give Nora a Billy Bond, like her damage goes up by triple, you know. So Nora is weak if you don't build her, but once you build her, like she has the best return of investment using her Billy Bond. Look at that damage, you know. Ah, kablam! See, her damage is insane, you know, and especially because she is together with Ana, and she got an extra bubble there that blocks incoming damage, so she can survive a little bit longer. And also, I pair her up with Mavis in case like she cannot survive. Look at that, Mavis got 0 hour, but Nora still managed to live for so long just now, you see. So now it's just a matter of this Momo, but this is gonna be a problem because this is a Sacred Ages Momo, you know. I don't know if I can kill her. Yeah, this is gonna be a 1v5 thingy. One shot Ana, lol. My Nora is only R1, but I still gave her max ability bond. Exactly, the ability bond is what makes Nora really strong, you know, because the ability bond for Nora, the increase in the percentage damage that she gets from the ability bond is insanely high, you know. So I don't think I will win this because of Momo. See, like That's this is why I level 70 my Momo the first time before even Mingso. Because of that, give Momo a Sacred Aegis and she can just 1v5 everyone. Let's see this one again. Let's go. This is a ZIHE team, but because ZIHE is the captain, that means that the enemy have extra HP. So I don't think I will be able to one-shot the ZIHE because he has that extra HP. Also, that's also the reason why I cannot one-shot ZIHE, like kill her twice in one go, because of the extra HP. But let us see if we can burst this team. Let's go. Slow this down. So we can see one by one. Silence everybody. Immune. Okay. Give Miso the bonus turn. Use his second skill. Okay. Too bad the Sakura moves. She gonna give defense up to everybody. Hopefully I can still kill someone. Like my damage gonna reduce by a lot there. Hakablam. Yes, but still managed to reduce them by half. But yeah, not enough. Okay, Kablam, second skill again. Kablam, burst again. Yeah, the Ana died at least. But yeah, still, let us see if we can resurrect Mingso again. This is the best part about having Abigail and Luxiang in here. Luxiang gonna reduce the cooldown of Abigail's third skill, so I can resurrect them so many times. Unless Wuyo did that. So yeah. Ooh, let us see this one. We know for sure now that we can always change this to Ethan to outspeed the Chuyao. Let me see if this is enough. Momo Supremacy. Yes, Momo Supremacy. So yeah. I can outspeed the Chuyao with just one Ethan in here. Kablam. See if we can survive this. Hide. Don't hit me, please, because there's a Sujue there. Don't hit me. We're dead. Dang it, we're dead. Yeah, this is why you cannot use Mingsuo against a Sujue. One hit and you die. The true damage goes through Thunderclap. So that's why he's not in my first team of PvP. The Mingsuo, because of how many Sujues are out there. This one, I think I can do this. Let's go. Let's use Everett again. We're gonna try. This is our last try. Okay, this is our last chance to try this in the beatbout. And let us see. 2 times. Neo, come on. Hide. Neo once. Going once. Hakablam. Wow, Iki already died. and then he died, and because of warm welcome, he resurrect, get another thunderclap, and then kablam again. Oh, too bad there's already a shield there. So yeah. And we gonna die by the Wuyo, I think. Like just like just now, because the Wuyo can one-shot the Abigail and Luxiang. My Abigail and Luxiang. Because I'm not as strong as the top ranker out there. So let's just continue on until he got resurrected again, thunderclap up, and kablam again. Wow, still not enough to one-shot them. It's okay, as long as we still... no longer alive. Okay, so a little bit low in one-shotting all those defenders. But just now, mostly because of Sakura and the Lian, I think. So now let's go to the Falsetto Fantasy, and this is such a nice timing because currently Falsetto Fantasy is having the Dark Star Lord, which is the best area to test a Mingsuo here. I think next phase I'm going to level up Ashley to 70. I want her to be good. It's kind of okay, but I think there are a lot of better Esper to be level 70 than Ashley. Like, because Ashley is currently like like how to say, off DPS support. So just like my reasoning why, even though I love Intisar so much, I don't level her up to 70 right away, because Intisar's damage deal the enemy's percentage HP as damage. So no matter at what level Intisar is, her damage is already high. So even if I increase her level, like the maximum damage that she deals will not change. Okay, so that's why I rather increase someone whose damage will get increased by a lot first, compared to someone who depends on the enemy's HP to deal the damage. So now, well, let me see. I do want to try changing this. Or should I just show you first? I'm gonna show you this lineup first. This is my Dark Star-Lord team, so I'm gonna show you how it works first. Hey, wait. No wonder there is no sound just now. I turned off the game sound. Let me turn it on first. Let me turn it on first. Let's leave. Wait, I just got a new record. So yeah, it's gonna be a surprise for you. Yes. So that's the new Mingsuo, because I did my dailies today without the level 70 Mingsuo. So that was the increase in damage that I got from leveling up Mingsuo to 70. So be right back. We're gonna increase the setting first, like giving the sound more impact, although it's kind of like too loud. Like probably this much. As the damage from her Rainbow Bridge is based on her attack, I want to push her to D6 and level 3. Yes, exactly, but it's only 50% of her attack. So you get half the benefit of what you can get from level 70 other Esper on Ashley. Is only half the benefit, because the percentage HP damage only increased by half. So yeah, let's go combat practice this. By the way, this is my first team. If you do want to see like how this team works, you can just keep watching this. To get that 12 debuff stacks, I'm using Yunchuan and Embla, the two Espers with the most different types of debuffs when paired together, and they match perfectly. Like, we've already seen the Yunchuan and Embla combo ever since like 2 years ago, so I'm still using it in here, but I give a little bit extra push with Fuse there, because every time Fuse use basic ability, he will call Embla to use her basic ability to give another stack of, what is that called? The corrupted seed. Yeah, so I can put more corrupted seed on the Dark Star-Lord, because every time Fuse attack using basic ability, he will call Embla to use her basic ability, and every time Embla uses her basic ability, she will call Fuse to use his basic ability, so that he can use his third ability more often. Yeah. And then this is like a hidden gem. Like, not a lot of players know about Yalina, but Yalina is a much better choice in my lineup, because Yalina, compared to Momo, she also gives buff blocker every time she attacks using her basic ability, but she gives herself attack up and critical rate up. In a lineup where you don't have any buffer here, she can actually deal more damage than Momo. And then the third skill gives bleed, which is also an extra debuff you can give to Dark Star-Lord to get the 12 stacks of debuff much faster. So she is a much better option compared to Momo if you don't use Hall. If you still use Hall, Momo and Yalina can either of them can be good, like, because Momo have more single target ability that can call Hall to pursuit attack on the boss more often than Yalina, because Yalina's third skill doesn't call Hall into doing his pursuit attack. Okay. So yeah, this is another option you can try to use, like if you do want to build your Star-Lord's first team. Why Yalina? Yeah, I just explained to you the Yalina thing. She is a much better option than Momo. We will use Momo for the dispel on the next one. I thought yes, but I use the dispel with Yunchuan. Just give Yunchuan Avatara and his passive steals a buff from the target. Okay, his passive steals a buff from the target. So I can always rely on this to steal the enemy's buff, you know. And as long as I can just permanently give the enemy buff blocker, they will never have a chance to get buff anyway. You see, so as long as you can keep buff blocker permanently on the boss, he will never ever get a buff anyway. You see, so Yunchuan himself is enough to just steal the buff from the boss. Outside the buff blocker. But I guess you have Yunchuan for that. Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's a delay on the stream. I think I asked that before you mentioned it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's why. So this team is enough. I don't use Momo. And the rest is just depends on your luck, you know. Your luck on putting a debuff on the boss. Like sometimes I can get an extra boss buff here. Sometimes it can be 0. You know, a little bit need a little bit more luck. Also, if you haven't realized yet, the reason why there's a Fatum sister here is because the boss, I don't know if they put it the description in here. No, it doesn't say in here, you know. You need to go outside and see the boss description. But in the boss description, it says that if your allies have buff blocker on them, even though it is not a misrate up, the enemy gives you buff blocker and misrate up. Misrate up, of course, will reduce your chance into applying a debuff on the boss, that's for sure. But this boss have an extra passive that makes your allies, if they have buff blocker, you also have a reduced chance in applying a debuff on the boss. You know, a lot of players don't read that part of the boss description, so you need Fatum Sister to keep cleansing your debuff, and hence why Fatum Sister is irreplaceable in this lineup. Another reason is also because she is the only healer in here. Like, you only need a little bit of heal because the boss doesn't deal that much damage to you if he has like 12 debuffs on him. Like, it's also a hidden passive of the boss. Like, the more debuffs he has, the less damage he gonna deal to you. Is your Yunchuan a Bilimon? I don't think so. I don't give my Yunchuan a Bilimon. I'm gonna show you the Bilimon later after this run. I think I remember that I never give Embla and Yunchuan a Bilimon. So that's why my lineup is very like beginners friendly, because anybody can just use my lineup. You know, you don't need to be a high-end player to use my lineup. Everybody can just use my lineup. Okay, we're nearly the end here, and we're gonna see Ming Sui in action. Let's go. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, slow this down. Okay, Chuya move first, give Seer defense down on the boss, and then hit 100,000 damage with only a critical damage up there. And then attack up and speed up and critical damage up from Feng Sun. And then Lu Shang gives the Harmony. Kablam, 200,000 from Nora. And Kablam, this is Mingsuo's damage. Ha! 1.7 million! Yeah! That's the first damage. And the basic ability deals 560,000 damage. And that's just the first hit, okay? Because the longer the battle goes on, the more Lu Shang will make your Mingsuo damage much higher. And because Mingsuo have a high speed, that means that he gonna stack the accentuated buff stack much faster. So kablam, second hit, 1.7 million damage. Let's go. Let's see how much damage he can deal by the end of these 60 turns. I'm gonna increase this by one more speed. Okay, next hit. Ooh, 800,000. It's already going up by accentuated. So we will see. We will see. Hakablam! 1.9 million. Almost 2 million. Let's go. And we've already used up like 10 turns. 700,000 there. Basic ability. And you might be asking why I use Nora. You see, the boss cannot be AP controlled. So maybe for those of you who built your Sonica using Nora without knowing why, now is the chance for you to know why I use Nora in Darkstar Lord. It's not because of the AP control, like a lot of players use her in Sonica just for the AP control, but in here, it's exactly the reason why Darkstar Lord cannot be AP controlled. I use Nora. Because, see, Darkstar Lord gonna keep attacking your lineup, and Nora have a very high chance to counter-attack, you know, especially if you have Nora at Resonance 6. She will counter-attack every hit. Ooh, 3 million there! We're already hitting 3 million. And 1.3 million basic ability hit from Mingsuo. 1.6 million basic ability! Wow. Okay, so yeah, Nora have a very high chance to counter-attack. So because exactly the enemy here cannot be AP control, they will keep getting, they will keep attacking Nora because almost all of their attacks are AoE, and she will keep on counter-attacking the boss, you see. And also, I want her to use her debuff here. 5.7 million! Wow. Oh yeah, so here, the third ability extends all their debuff duration by 1 turn and gives attack down. So I can survive longer with only Feng Sun as my healer in my team here, because I don't have any healer in here except for Feng Sun. So I can survive longer with giving the boss attack down, and extending the boss's debuff means that I can have more uptime on the Seer and defense down that I give to the boss. So he will get permanent Seer and defense down, and I, because of Feng Sun, I will have a permanent attack up and critical damage up, which means that my damage will stay high, like more uptime on my damage from Mingsuo. Look at that, and she also deals nice damage, 300,000 per hit. You see. So I see there's no defense down there. Hopefully I can hit the defense down first before we hit another huge burst. Let's see if Feng Sun can give the defense down. No defense down. Oh, there it is, the defense down. 1.6 million basic ability damage. And see the third ability damage here. 1.8 million basic ability damage again. Kablam! 8.9 million! Wow! Okay, so 8.9 million guys, high score. Almost 9 million burst damage coming from Mingsuo in this Darkstar Lord fight. And I can push this a little bit further. So the reason why I don't want to change the lineup first is that so you guys know my current damage lineup right now. And this is the third team, okay? This is the third team. And I'm going to mix the third team into the second team, because we haven't used HAILEY in that lineup just now, so I'm gonna change the Chuyao into HAILEY, and changing the Nora into Yuji. Let's go. Let's see if we can get a higher damage using that lineup. And this is my third team. This is such a really good combo that I have on my lineup because I don't use Elif. That's the difference between my playstyle and other playstyle. I don't use Elif. So in this lineup, I'm gonna explain a little bit. Suju as captain for the speed buff because he gives a really high speed buff, and I need an Inferno captain because of Abigail's second skill. Abigail's second skill resets every Inferno skill cooldown. So that means that I need to have as many Inferno as I can in my lineup, and so comes the HAILEY and Brewster. Every time Abigail's reset the Inferno skill, that means that my HAILEY is able to give the Smelting Mastery to every single one of my Esper, and also Brewster will be able to pursuit attack permanently because he keeps spamming his third skill. And the third skill also gives buff blocker, which is good against the Dark Star Lord. And Brewster's pursuit attack gives defense down, and also if I keep spamming the third ability, it gives Seer. So it's already perfect. Like this gives attack up, critical damage up, then the defense down comes from the Brewster, and then the Seer comes from the HAILEY. So the three of them is already perfect here. And I use Clara here because I need a cleanse. Yeah, because the Dark Star Lord will give you buff blocker and me straight up. So I need a cleanser. Otherwise, I will have I won't be able to buff myself, and also my attack's gonna miss a lot. So I need a cleanser, so I use Clara in here, also because she gives AP up, so I can just move more often. And it is spammable, because of Abigail here. I can spam the third skill there. And then Sujue is just for the captain, but also the puppet art gives you an extra 20% damage intake to the boss. This one. What is it? This one, the puppet art. Damage taken plus 20%. Yeah. Do the debuffs carry over from round to round? No, it doesn't carry over. So yeah, I'm gonna make this faster. You've already seen the explanation. And we only have 7 more turns to go. Hey, wait. Round to round as in wave per wave, like team 2, team 1 to team 2, team 2 to team 3, or do you mean round as in your lineup round? Which one? Ooh, a new high score. So yeah, this is before Mingsuo level 70. This is after Mingsuo level 70. So you can see the difference before and after I level up my Mingsuo to level 70. Yes, each team. Okay, so each team doesn't carry over the debuff. Okay, so every team will start fresh from 0. You can actually see this from Pobetter. Pobetter is the easiest to notice this because in Pobetter's fight, the longer the fight goes on, the faster Pobetter gonna move. So the moment you change team, his speed will reset back to the default value. So that's the easiest way you can see that every single team will revert back to its original stats that the boss starts with. So this is the first team, doesn't deal that much damage. Okay, it only deals like around 7 million damage something. The second team, Mingsuo deal 30 million damage with Nora 3.8 million and Function 4.5 million. Okay. And Chuya 1.7 million. Wow. So this team alone deals like 40 something million damage. Okay, then the third team only Brewster 7.8 and Suju 2.7. So this second team only probably like 11 million damage. Okay. How do people always keep HAILEY's buff on each team? Huh? What do you mean HAILEY buffs on each team? You cannot bring the HAILEY's buff to the next team. Like it sticks with the Esper. In the next team, the Esper is different. You cannot bring the buff. Like, it's, you mean probably wave or debuff. Huh? Her debuff? Which debuff? You mean the molten? The molten hot? It reset. This one reset. You probably mean the permanent thing, like Chiao's Resonance 6, right?
The rite of dance repels all evil.
Like probably something like this. Each time when an enemy is inflicted with debuffs or the debuff duration are extended, the attack by the setter as least rate blah 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 permanently can be resisted. You probably mean something like this, but I have no way of checking if this can be brought to the next team or not. So yeah, I don't know if it really can be brought to the next team or not. But I don't think it can be bring to the next team. Yeah, there is no debuff from HAILEY that affects the enemy permanently. Yes, hello, hi you, welcome to the stream. Why do people use Bitao as one to extend it? You mean this one?
Oh,
All debuffs on the enemy
happy
plus
to be
1
of
turn.
service, my friend.
I've seen it in the high level teams. Oh yeah? I don't think it will carry over. I don't think it's probably, I don't know, I've never actually tried that. Should we try it? Let me try it. Let's just reset this lineup then. We're gonna try it. We're gonna die. Let ourselves die, but we're gonna keep extending the HAILEY's debuff. Let's see. I'm gonna use P-Town then. How am I gonna do this? Let me see. You just beat out using the highest speed possible, and then HAILEY just gonna use her things. And I'm just gonna use. I think it was Sonica actually, not the SL. I'll go find it. Yeah, the Sonica is because of this. I've seen the Sonica one, but it's not because you want to bring over the HAILEY's debuff. It's more of a you want to extend the debuff of the defense down seer and the speed down on the boss. Bang, ganti Changpu bagusnya apa ya? Hah? Ganti Changpu. Changpu mah nggak ada gantinya, playstyle-nya beda total. Tapi kalau yang sama playstyle itu sama Changpu tuh cobaan Asenat. Let me just try using a poison team in here. Let's use the Fatum Sister. Let me see. I'm gonna keep on extending the debuff, but I don't think I can extend the debuff of the Darkstar Lord, like because he keeps on refreshing, like cleansing his debuff. You see? So let's just no. This is too much. Let's just use Inchuan and Embla. Yeah, this is too much if I try it here. Maybe I should just go to here, the club one. Let me test it in the Sentinel Hut. Let's go to Counter Sonica here, and we're gonna use the actual Counter Sonica team, but changing one into a Bitao, then changing Fengsun to HAILEY. Let's see if the debuff actually carries over. I don't think that's the reasoning though. Okay, let's go. Practice.
The boss, Countess Sonica.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna extend Counter Sonica debuff until like 100 turns or something. We will see if it actually can go over to the next team or not. Oh, I know how to try this. Let me just die. Let me just die. Wait, let me see. We take this out. We're gonna have a debuff. Is there any debuff that can last for 3 turns? I'm gonna use Tricky. I'm gonna use every single Esper that can debuff duration up. Okay. So Nora. And then this one. Yep. Let me just keep extending the debuff before I die. So it's a much faster testing. This is the video. Okay. Let's try combat practice. Okay, we're dead. We're dying slowly. But we're extending the debuff. Not enough healing. No, we don't need healing. What we want is to actually die while the boss have debuffs on her. So that we can see if it actually carries over. Look at this. We're gonna die now. And the boss have 4 turns of Molten Hot debuff. So once we die, does it carry over or not? We will see. Oh no, it's not enough. Like, Nora is too thick. Wait, I'm gonna replace Nora. Nora is just too thick. Let me see. Debuff duration up. Probably this one. Okay, combat practice. Let's go. Okay, look at that. 5 turns debuff. And we're gonna die. See if it carries over. Okay, they die. No, see? It reset. It reset, see? So yeah. Like every team gonna reset. Like if you see it in a video, it might be a bug and they already fix it. The reason why people use Pitao on the first team is not because you want to make your HAILEY's debuff carry over to the next team. It's because he is a much his basic ability, the debuff extension, is much more reliable than the other Esper in here. Like this one can extend debuff, this one can extend debuff, this one can extend debuff, you know. But Pitao's basic ability, the debuff extension, has a very high chance to success. You see, hence why he is a much more preferable as a debuff extension compared to the other Esper in this lineup here. Is it Falsetto or Clan Boss? No, this is the Sentinel hand, but it works the same. It works the same. If you actually wants to carry it over, probably the one thing you mean is that from phase 1 to phase 2, you see, the debuff carries over from phase 1 to phase 2. That one is correct. But if it changes team, then the debuff will reset. You know, it's not the same. No, it's the same. It is the same. Like the change of team is the same between the Sentinel Hunt and Falsetto Fantasy. The easiest one is just go to the Dark Star Road. Like if I use a lineup in here, let me just try here. See, I'm gonna try using this. Let me change that to this one. Yeah. So we will see. Like the thing is that if you say that the Molten debuff, this one, the Molten Hot, will carry over to the next team, that means that no matter at what duration I have on the boss, even if it only have like one more duration, when I change team, it will still be there. Like probably at least like two turns. If it has 2 turns duration, that means that when I change to the next team, it should still be there. Okay? So I don't need a debuff extension to be able to carry this over. Like there is no connection between extending the debuff and the debuff carry over to the next team. So if it is correct, then this will carry over. But if not, then like I said, like if you change team, it will never carry over. You know? Like the easiest one is just like just now when you saw, you know, when the Dark Star Lord got 12 debuffs on him and I changed to the second team, his debuffs are gone. You see, all of his debuffs are gone. There shouldn't be an exception. Like there shouldn't be an exemption of the Molten Hot debuff to carry over to the next team. If it applies to the Molten Hot debuff, that means that it applies to every single debuff other than Molten Hot. If it is a bug, it hasn't been patched for a long time. Oh, that one is actually takes time, you know, because there was actually another buff that probably a lot of players didn't realize, but they started to realize after like probably a year or so. I think Sloan already came out a year, right? Almost a year, yes. Because when Sloan first came out, Dark Star Lord in Sentinel Hunt can be debuffed by Calamity. Oh no, Chuyao, not Sloan. When Chuyao first came out, Dark Star Lord is the only boss that can be debuffed by Calamity. So hence why when Sloan came out, like the most popular combo in Dark Star Lord is to use Sloan together with Chuyao and Liam. Not because those 3 are the highest DPS esper. It's mostly because of Calamity. Like in Dark Star Lord, the Calamity works, so Sloan is able to deal like 3 million damage using her basic ability alone, you know. But they fix it only after a year, so hence why like a lot of players, including me, just keep quiet. When I saw that the Dark Star Lord can be debuffed by Calamity, I just kept quiet. Like I was like, oh, okay, this is unique. Like I can deal more damage to Dark Star Lord, and it's an okay bug. You know, like eventually people are going to just deal those that much damage eventually anyway. So I don't bother to fix it or tell them that Dark Star Lord is the only boss that can be affected by Calamity. You know, all the other bosses cannot be affected by Calamity. So yeah. So if the Molten Hot debuff can carry over only in Counter Sonica, then it's the same bug as Dark Star Lord. But you shouldn't dwell on that. Like you shouldn't rely on that bug, because eventually it will change. You know. But yeah, if it actually can carry over, you don't need Bitao to extend the debuff. You can just use Nora, you can use the white twin, you can use tricky, you can use a lot of Esper to extend the debuff. You don't need Bitao. If it actually, look at that, it doesn't carry over. See, it doesn't carry over. So yeah, different team, everything reset. Well, it's not going to work. The SS cleanses himself. Yeah, but not from team to team. You see, not from as in. If it's still on the first team battle, then he will not cleanse himself, I think. Let me see his skill. What is it? Which one? Which one that says he changed to the star form? No, not this one. Yeah, it doesn't say here. I sent the video anyway, only for Sonica. I don't know if it's been patched. No, again, like I said, like if it works now, it's not gonna work later. But again, it's not because of Bitao. You know, what you want to extend is not because of Bitao. You can just use Nora. You can use the white twin. You don't need Bitao to do that. You know, the only reasoning why you want to use Bitao is that his basic ability has a higher guarantee chance to extend the enemy's debuff compared to the other debuff extender Esper. That's the only reason why you use Bitao, you know. So let's go back to here. We're gonna rebuild this team, and I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that to Yuji. Let's go. Ta-da! And let me see on the second team. Can I make this better? I don't think I can make the second team better. Oh, Yuhime. Wait, can I? Do you get Hell's Hand? Yeah, you get Hell's Hand. Where the damage? Clear AP, disease, hamstrung. It's not hamstrung, Hell's Hand. Nah. There is no other benefit from bringing Yuhime other than just the damage. So let me try. Bitao is the most reliable extender. It's not because it has a higher chance, it's because it doesn't come with an extra debuff on it. Oh no, but you still need to debuff the boss. You know, the extra debuff is irrelevant because you will never bring a poison and bleed debuff on Counter Sonica. So even if you have like every single other debuff together with Bitao, like the extension will not get interrupted. Like for example, if I go to the Dark Star Lord here, bring a lot of bleed and poison, and I try to extend the Molten Hot debuff, then I have a chance to, you know, overlap the Molten Hot with 12 stacks of poison, which eventually gonna reset the duration that I already extended, and it's gone. But in Counter Sonica, like if you have like defense down, attack down, seer, speed down, Molten Hot, and then buff blocker, disease, etc., it's not gonna be enough to push the 12 debuffs away, to push the Molten Hot away from the debuff, from the boss's debuff, you know. So extending the debuff, even if you don't want to give her any other debuff, like there's no other interaction from Bitao, like there's no other benefit from Bitao. For example, there's a separate debuff on it, it will override Molten Hot. No, it will not. It will not. Where do you get that information? It will never override the Molten Hot. You know? I will never override a Molten Hot. Like Molten Hot is a silver debuff. The only thing that can override it is itself or a dispel. You know, I've seen it happen though. Yeah, because the enemy have 12 debuffs on them. If they have 12 debuffs on them and you give them the 13 debuff, the first debuff will be gone. You know, no matter how much duration it has, it will be gone because you can only have 12 debuffs on any single entity at the same time. You see, so if you cannot get 12 debuffs on the enemy, no matter what kind of debuff you give aside from the Molten Hot, it will never replace the Molten Hot, you know. So let's continue. We will see this line up. Wait, why is Eugene? Oh yeah, Eugene haven't got the relic yet. Let us give her the second speed. Yeah, the second speed sounds good. And give her the HP bonus. And sort by speed. This one. Ta-da! Okay, let's go. Should be good. Let's try this one. We're not gonna change the Nora first. She's not good on the third team, but I cannot think of anything to replace her right now. So we'll just go with this first. I'm at 12 instead of 10, but you get my point. Yeah, exactly like I said. If you cannot give 12 debuffs on the enemy, look at this. Like the enemy have 11 debuffs right now. 6, yes, 9, 10, 11 debuff. So if Darkstarot get the 12 debuff, it's still gonna be here. And then the 13 debuff, for example, it comes in a 13 debuff. This bleed, the one at the front row, the first one that happened in here, will be gone. Okay, that's what actually happens. So if you replace, like for example, look at this, buff blocker is in right here. So once I get the 13 debuff, it will move one slot to the left, and then the 14 debuff, the buff blocker gonna move here again. The 15 debuff goes here. The 16 debuff go here. By the time you give the Darkstarot the 17 debuff, then the buff blocker will be gone. Okay, so that's what's happening with the debuff. Unless you can give that many debuff, there is no way your debuff gonna be gone. But it can be override if, let's say, Bayalina attack the boss again, gives buff blocker on the boss, then the buff blocker will switch to this position, the latest one, the last debuff to be applied. So Molten Hot will never ever get replaced unless you miss 12 times. you are able to give 12 different debuffs before your HAILEY use her third skill again. And if she use her third skill again, you need to miss that Molten debuff, which is impossible because it is a silver debuff. So that means that you need to be able to apply 12 debuffs in between HAILEY's third skill cast, which is almost going to be impossible, you know. That's why, hence I said, like, Molten debuff should not get replaced unless you have insane amount of bleed and poison debuffs that go through and push the Molten debuff away, you know. You know, extended debuffs, they won't drop off. Huh? Yeah, and that's why Vito is best. His S1 does not have poison like Hilda and Camille. Yeah. But let me leave. You see, Hilda and Camille is not the only extender. You see, this is why I'm talking like that to you. Look at this. These are all debuff extender Esper. You see, so this one doesn't have bleed and poison. This one doesn't have bleed and poison. This one doesn't have bleed and poison. You know. Obviously, this one is the one that pushes the debuff away. Then this one doesn't have bleed and poison. You see, you have a lot of options. Chu Yao doesn't have bleed and poison. You see, Camille have bleed. Intisar doesn't have bleed and poison. Eve doesn't have bleed and poison. Gaius doesn't have bleed and poison. So aside from this Esper here, the one that has a more reliable extender is this guy here. The debuff stays in its position on the debuff list. It is only extended on S1. Oh, no. This one, I think. Let me see. This one. Look at that. It's the only extender on the S1. This one has extender on S1. And also, you know, like someone like this one, like Nora. Nora doesn't need the extender on S1. Where's Nora? Oh, she's here. Nora doesn't need extender on S1 because every time she counterattack using the third skill in here, like every time she attacks using her first skill, she will have a free cast of her third skill. So if you have enough relief set, if you give her relief set here, yes. When teammates cast basic abilities, the wearer has a 25% chance of performing assist attack with their basic ability. Yes, this one will make Nora be able to spam her third skill like it is a first skill. You see, there are a lot of ways to extend your debuff without pushing the debuff away. Hit transform and lose it is still not as reliable as Beathouse. Now, the thing is that you don't need that debuff to last more than 10 turns. You see, like if it is a bug, then it will be you know, patched later. But the reason why you want him is not because you want the duration to last like 100 turns. You know, it's more of that Beathouse have a really high chance to extend this compared to someone like Hilda. Like Hilda have an S1 that increase the debuff's duration, but this one rarely happen compared to the Beathouse, this one. You know, not because she has poison, because if you compare it in the VR Battleground, put your Hilda and Beathouse side by side, the one that gives the most duration up will gonna be Beathouse compared to Hilda. You see, they have an innate accuracy. Every single Esper have different innate accuracy. So that's why every time I analyze Esper, I always check their ability without any accuracy. If without any accuracy their debuff sticks a lot of times, that means that they are very reliable. Like for example this Chuyao. Chuyao have Seer and Defense down. You see? And then Intisar have Defense down. Okay, just look at the defense down. Okay, the third skill, defense down. Every time Chuyao uses his third skill, he will have a higher chance to put a defense down on the enemy compared to Intisar when they both have a 0% accuracy. You get what I mean? They all have different innate accuracy, and that's the reason why Beathouse is a more reliable extender compared to the other Esper. Because you don't need to keep extending the enemy's debuff until 100 turns. You only need it to last until you know, the battle is gone. If it can really carry over, then yeah, you need the debuff to last for 200 turns. But it's a different problem. Like that's definitely gonna be patched. Yeah. Malam Bang, minal aidin, maaf lahir dan batin. Hai Yang Wan, selamat datang di stream. Minal aidin juga. S1 PV, S1 basic skill, no cooldown. So Nora extends 2 times, Vito extended 10 times. Get is overrated as many turns. There's a reason you extend in the first place. Yes, but you don't rely on a bug. Okay, don't ever rely on a bug if you want to do something. Always do it exactly like what the gameplay is intends you to do. Otherwise, you're gonna regret it a lot. It's going to be patched. It hasn't yet, so that's not an argument. Oh, I will definitely gonna tell the developer right now. Now that you tell me, you know. Because right now it's already a problem in this game. Like, the elephant Sloan combo is not supposed to be here, you know. Hence why I will never ever pull an elephant Sloan. Elif I might be, but Sloan I will never ever build him. Because if you rely on a brute force way, eventually the developer gonna change the gameplay to shoot the intended version that they want it to be. Like for example, like right now Sonica, in Sonica, do you know Elephant Sloan combo? Yeah. The Elif lineup and the Sloan lineup, like in every single battle, you will always see the same Elephant Sloan combo, no matter the boss fight there is. And it is not a really good gameplay because it is a bad design, you see. Like the boss have different mechanic. Like for example, like the Dark Star Lord, you need to maintain debuff on him. That's his gameplay. If you can just brute force dealing as much damage to him as possible without following his mechanic, then eventually the boss doesn't matter whether it is Sonica or Dark Star Lord or Forbeta. They all have no difference whatsoever in between each bosses. You see, and eventually the same team that brings you the highest damage to Elif team and then the Sloan team will be applicable in every single content there is, and no matter what kind of new Esper they release, it will never ever change the current best team lineup, and eventually the game gonna die because there is not gonna be new Esper that can replace the current Esper, and they will never get another income from the game. See, so the gameplay is what makes the Esper being useful in the first place. So like for better, you need to follow the mechanic, which is making the boss sleep. You know, there is no other place you can use a sleep Esper other than in for better fight. So if the fight no longer requires you to make the boss sleep, then no matter what kind of new sleeper Esper they're gonna release, they will never ever get pulled by any player in the future. And then the Sonica playstyle is multi-hit. You see, like a lot of players neglect this. Like I've chat with my guildmates this afternoon, and even them didn't realize that Sonica have a passive that reduce the damage taken from the first 3 hits she received. It is not her third ability. You see, it's a different one. If you're talking about the debuff that you get if you fail to hit Sonica 4 times in multi-hit, that's a different kind of debuff. You know, Sonica have an innate passive that you can only read in the boss description in the first page, the strategy page at the front, the home page of the Falsetto Fantasy. It mentions that Sonica in the second phase have a permanent passive that reduce the damage of the first 3 hits that she received, no matter what turns, no matter what round she is in, no matter what happens. Like it's a permanent passive that she has. So if you don't hit her multiple times, like using an Esper that have 4 and or above multi-hits, then your damage is gonna be reduced by a lot. But in case of Elif, even though Elif doesn't hit 4 times or above, her damage is enough to overcome the damage reduction. Like for example, your Elif supposed to deal like 1 million damage, and by the damage reduction she deals like 500,000 damage per hit, and your multi-hit Esper can only deal damage up until 300,000 damage. Obviously your Elif, because she is so overpowered, like you don't care about the mechanic at all. She still deals more damage than the multi-hit espers that you have, and that's a problem, you see. So hence why, if nobody follow the mechanic anymore in the future, like eventually the game gonna die. So they need to change this, you know. So that's why the things that you say about the Beatao thing, you know, the things that I know about Beatao is that they use him as a buff extender for the current team duration. But if you say it goes on to the next team, then yeah, it's gonna break the game. Like eventually it needs to be fixed. Oh, this is wrong. I give the Eugene to HAILEY. Okay. I need to change the HP. I need you to have very low HP. How do I give you that? How do I give you less HP? They are multi-hit espers. No, Elif hits with assist and so on with pursuit attack. Yes, but the assist counts to the esper who calls the assist, not the Elif herself. You know, and Sloan with pursuit attacks also count to the one calling the pursuit attack, not to Sloan herself. So for example, Sloan, like your Chuyao attacks and then your Sloan pursuit attack the Chuyao. Chuyao is the one who counts having the bonus hit for the third skill of Sonica, you see. But the Sloan's damage herself, yes, it counts as the extra attacks right after the Chuyao, but still, like Chuyao himself doesn't hit more than 4 times, so the Sloan hit still get reduced, you see. Like what is Sloan's damage? What is Sloan hit? Like Chuyao, let me see. This one.
The rite of dance repels all.
Look at this. Attacks one enemy 2 times. So when he calls Sloan, her first 2 hits will get reduced. Where is Sloan? This one. Yeah. This one gonna get reduced. And then this one attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit gonna get reduced. So only the third hit goes 100% in. You see? So she is not an ideal multi-hit espers that you can use in Counter Sonica, supposedly. But because her damage is too big to get reduced, like even after the reduction, she still deals more damage than an actual multi-hit espers. So she can just brute force the mechanic that way, you know. The same thing as Elif. You see, Elif hits 2 times on this one, okay? So if the one calling her is someone like Sakura, attacks one enemy 1 time, or probably using the third skill, because this one gives buff, right? So she used the third skill here, attacks all enemies, it hits once, and then Elif hit twice in here, so all of her damage will get reduced. Hello, this is PTR server, main server. Yeah, this is main server. So yeah, let me continue. With this, we're gonna need to build Mingsuo to have a higher damage, a lower HP than HAILEY. I'm gonna change the HAILEY's gear. Let me change this one to HP. Yeah, let's change this one to HP. The critical damage. We don't need HAILEY to deal damage right now. We're gonna give as much damage to Mingsuo. Let me see if she has higher HP. 12,000, 19,000. Mingsuo still higher. I need more HP. Let me see. Can I sort by HP bonus? Like, can I get HP bonus up in here? Oh, can I see or not? Sure. Wait. Yeah, this is good. We have two points on the HP there. I'm gonna increase the HP first. Can I see or not? Increase? Yes, wait. Okay, replace this. 22,000. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is my Nora. What happened to my Nora? I want to build my Nora. Okay, go ahead. Check this. This is a Calamity set with the Brawler set. And you want her accuracy to be 100% without any critical rate and critical damage. And then just add attack bonus and speed, whichever you can get like the boss. You know, just get as much attack bonus and speed as you can. That's it. Calamity, yes. Can I see the bonuses? Sure. Like usually it doesn't matter. The bonus is this is attack bonus speed, and then this is attack bonus speed again, and then this is accuracy. The accuracy main stats, and this is attack bonus again. Attack bonus, attack, accuracy, speed. They just find when you are searching for the relic, just find the ones with attack bonus and speed, and that's it. That's Nora's relic. And this one also attack bonus. This one is also speed, accuracy, attack bonus. And the main stat is speed. Okay, so I think we have higher HP now. 34,000. This is 32,000. Okay, we have higher HP now. So this should be fine. This should be fine. We give Calamity and Brawler to Mingsuo, while Mingsuo have Thunder and Avatara. So yeah, let's go. Let's see. We got 30 million damage from Mingsuo just now on the first test. And how much damage we can get for now? What's the used for Mingsuo to level 70? Oh, I don't remember. I always have enough experiment to level up any Esper that I want. Because every day I do the bounty and take the experiment, so I never actually need to go to the Sonic Rift to gather my experiment. Is it 750 experiment? No, I don't remember. Also because the different color experiment gives you different experience. So I don't know how many experiment did I use. I can just auto level 70 any Esper that I want because I always have enough experiment. So I never count how many experiments did I use. I think also because there is a new orange experiment right now, you should be able to use less experiment if you count the number. Yeah. But gold, how much gold? For level 60 to 70? I think it's around 10 million gold. I think. Yeah. I think it's around 10 million gold. It's like 50 million gold. Ah, yeah. See? Like 10 something million gold. So much. Yeah. That's why for newer player, it's such a big decision to level up an Esper to level 70. But for a player who's been playing this game for a very long time like me, like I have 200 million golds, I don't know what to do. Yeah, it's for endgame players. Yes, exactly. Like I have 200 million golds, like sitting in my inventory. Gonna use my gold for Mingsuo. 200 million gold. It's normal. I think somebody else should have like 1,000 million gold or something, you know. I have 200 million gold too. I can't use it fast enough. Exactly. Like we can never use it fast enough because like we don't really grind relic that much anymore. Like I'm saving my stamina for the championship, so I never use my stamina outside of the championship event. So hence why I never use the gold fast enough, like Asurdar said. How y'all get? Let's see. I reached level 100. Oh. Yeah, I wanna use on Momo. Well, it's up to you. Like Momo, it's such a gamble. Like she only makes your PvP score much higher. So yeah. She is good. Like if you decide to level her up to 70, like she is a good choice for PvP right now because of how many Wuyo are out there, you know, and all of those defender lineup. Like Momo can just kill all those defender lineup, and also ZIHE. Like I don't know why a lot of players love to get ZIHE to Resonance 6. Like I can just one shot ZIHE using my Momo. But yeah, right now those who level up their ZIHE to level 70, my Momo also can get one-shotted by those ZIHE. So it's whoever hit first gonna win, kind of thing. Yeah, the relic grind has fallen off since rival runes. Yeah, I'm gonna go grind temporal. Wish me luck for Moroyama. Okay, yeah, good luck on Moroyama. So let's see. We are now using Bingsoid here. Let's see if we can get how much damage can we deal. Defense down is there, and then HAILEY gonna sear. It hits. Molten Hot is there. Kablam! 2.3 million start. Yes. So just now, we saw 1.5 million at the beginning of the battle for Mingsuo without the HAILEY and Yujing in here. So right now we're gonna see an even higher number. Okay, let's make this 1 times a little bit faster. As soon as Wuyo gets countered, Momo will fall off, but I don't think Wuyo will ever get nerfed. Yeah, Wuyo will never get nerfed, but there will come more counters against Wuyo. But right now, actually, they already have enough. They already have 4.9 million already. Oh my god, we just started. And my Mingsu already deal 4.9 million damage there without the sear on the boss. Wow. This is nice. Let's see. Okay, so Wuyo is already countered by ZIHE. They released ZIHE exactly to counter Wuyo. You see? So right now, ZIHE is the bigger problem than Wuyo, but because Wuyo can be paired together with ZIHE, then it is kind of like a problem, you know. So ZIHE is still out there because those Wuyo's player, they just add ZIHE in their lineup and that's enough. So oh yeah, this lineup doesn't have a Dispeller, so that's a problem. The boss have a lot of buff on him. Especially the immunity there. So I don't know if we can deal higher damage than 30 million, but it's already looking good. Even without defense down and sear, we already hit 2.8 million. Wow. And because of Yujing, like my Mingsuo move much faster, you see. So we have more chance to deal damage to the boss. So we will see in the end, like how much damage we can deal in total. But ZIHE and Wuyo pair with her. Yeah, exactly. So that's why. So right now, Momo is kind of like equal in terms of PvP because Momo will counter ZIHE. Momo will counter Wuyo, but not ZIHE. You see, Momo dies by ZIHE. So it's kind of like a balance thingy. You know, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose when I level up Momo to 70. So that's why it's kind of like a gamble if you follow my path. We need more counters to make Wuyo fall off properly. Yeah, just like Ana. Just like Ana. When Ana first came out, like she is so OP that there are not many counter against her. Even though they already exist, it's just that people are lazy, you know. Like Elaine has been around for so long. You know, every time I see Ana in triple threat and I already used up my Momo, I will always use Elaine. Even at level 12 rival rune, I can one-shot Ana using Elaine. That's how strong Elaine is. You know, you can already counter Ana, but a lot of players were complaining when Ana came out. You know, Ana was too OP. Like everybody needs Ana, etc., etc. And they never realized that when Ana came out, I never have problem against Ana because I have Elaine, I have Intisar, I have a lot of counters against Ana. Yeah. Who came first, Elaine or Ana? Elaine! Elaine came first. I thought Ana came first. I don't remember. No. Elaine came first. When Ana first came out, Elaine is already there. But nobody used her. You know, that's the problem. There's a problem with the current players in Dislyte. They already forget all the old espers and they only follow you know, YouTubers out there. Like when they say A, everybody just blindly follow A. On other YouTubers, they never try B, C, D, E, F, G until Z. Crazy thing is I don't have Gaius or Intisar or Elaine. But it's okay, yeah. It's okay. Like that's common for a new players, you know. You have Genie. Yeah, Genie can also kill Ana. You see, there are a lot of Ana counter, but people are complaining too much, you know. Like also when Wuyo first came out, a lot of players say Wuyo is OP. You know what I did to Wuyo? When Momo, even before Momo came out, I used Poseidon. Who is that? What's her name? Biondina. You know, I use Biondina to kill Wuyo. I never have problem with Esper when they first came out because currently every time they release Esper, the counter is already there because of how many Espers we already have. You know, there's always a counter against the new Esper in any way. And people started to complain because Ana was the first Esper that needed a dedicated counter. Not really. You know why? Because long before Ana, you see, like PvP was dominated by HP based Esper, and the one that is problematic before Ana was the Jin Yuyao and Sally combo. But back then also, people are complaining, like when Jin Yuyao and Sally combo was dominating the PvP, like a lot of players like battling like defender against defender lineup. You know, like who has a strong, a thicker Esper. But when they were like, you know, battling over there, I've already got my Intisar, and Intisar deal damage based on the enemy's maximum HP, so I can one-shot the Jin Yuyao and the Sally back then, you see. So yeah, how much damage is this? 16 million damage. Wow, this is lower than the Chuyao and the Nora combo. So this is actually a better lineup. You see, not using HAILEY, like because the uptime of Chuyao here, also because he dispels, like the boss doesn't have immunity and defense down. So I have a more higher seer and defense down uptime. So Chuyao is kind of like a must in here. And Nora being able to extend the debuff also makes my seer and defense down uptime much longer. So I think I want to just change the Mingsuo gear into Calamity. Let's go. This is a Mingsuo Calamity gear. And I'm gonna give Brewster a new relic in here. Let's go. So we're gonna use the Calamity and Brawler set instead of the Thunder and Avatara. We will see if we deal more damage in this lineup. Let's go. If you didn't have it, she will solo your team. Yeah, just like Momo, isn't it? If you don't have the counter to Momo, she will just solo your team. But yeah, she actually wasn't a trouble back then. You know, like you already have Elaine, you already have Genie. Even my Intisar can kill the Ana back then. So a lot of players were complaining about Ana, while I just use other Esper that can kill Ana. Even Louis can kill Ana. Like if you actually control your point war and kill the enemy one by one, when Ana is the last Esper standing, your Louis will one-shot the Ana, because all of his random hit will all hit Ana, and you hit 9 times. Even Gaius can kill Ana, you know, like if Ana is left alone and your Gaius still alive, like Gaius also can kill Ana. You know, Chloe can also kill Ana. A lot of Espers can actually kill Ana. People are just lazy to find the counter against the current lineup. Yeah, and Chuyao made a lot of solo bruiser Espers last stronger. Yeah, Chuyao is a really good Esper. That's why when he came out, like my analysis, you can see from my analysis video, if I was very excited when Esper came out and I mentioned that it is a must-have, it is a must-have. You see, the reason is obvious. Like Chuyao, like no matter what the content is, you will always have a place for Chuyao because of how good he is. I'm so unlucky with the debuff. Look at that. None of the bleed hits. Dang it. We're gonna get the boss stack now. Oh. I'm lucky there. So yeah. Like currently the PvP position right now is balanced. Like you can use the defender lineup, you can use the attack lineup, you can use the speed lineup, you can use the, like every single lineup have their counters, so it is already good. Right now the one that they need to balance is the PvE team. Like I don't see this game will last for another year if they don't change the Elephant Sloan combo. They need to change those two. Because like I said just now, if they can just brute force the boss's mechanic with those two, like there will come a point where no matter what new Esper they release, it will never replace the current PvE lineup. Just like when Cho Hong got released, you see, when Cho Hong got released, I was very active in the Pioneers Discord, talking to the developer to nerf the Cho Hong, because if Cho Hong's debuff can be applied, the overtime debuff can be applied to the boss, it will break the entire game. Because no matter what kind of new Esper they release, nothing is better than Cho Hong. Nothing. Like it is already confirmed that nothing is gonna be better than Cho Hong's overtime if it can be applied to the boss. Because in every single turn-based game, nothing is stronger than never letting your enemy move at all. It is a turn-based game. What happens if your enemy doesn't get a turn at all? No matter how strong they are, they gotta die. They did say they are focusing on PvE this year, didn't they? I think so. So, but you see, they released Lapis, and she is still not good enough. You know, like at least she has a place in the Shadowland, but she is not good enough to warrant being brought into Falsetto Fantasy. That is just how broken Elif and Sloan is, you know. And look at that, we are hitting 1.4 million at the beginning. So now we're gonna see like how much damage he gonna deal by the end of the battle. Yes, I don't think Cho Hong should get extra turns when every hit over 5 stacks of his debuff. Yes, should only happen on 5 and that's it. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Like they shouldn't keep the over 5 stacks of his debuff to happen. They should just instead make it only happen on the 5th stacks. That way he can still be used in PvE. Right now, because they fix him in the wrong direction, Cho Hong is not viable in PvE at all. you know. So too bad. But it is still alright. Like, I'm just waiting for the time I get my hands on ZIHE, and I will use Chou Hong again in PvP. Because right now there are too many Wuyos and ZIHE out there that I cannot use Chou Hong without dying myself. Because after I get so much bonus turn, I will die by the enemy's counterattack. You see, the counterattack is the one that is killing me. So unless I have ZIHE to protect my lineup from getting hit by a counterattack, I will never be able to use Esper that can give me like insane amount of bonus turn like Chou Hong. I want to use Chou Hong. Yeah, he looks great. How should I use him? You need to use Luoyan if you want to use Chou Hong. Because instead of focusing on the overtime and the bonus turn that you get, you should focus more on the maximum HP reduction that he has from his overtime. So by reducing the enemy's maximum HP, it affects their damage. Like Esper like Amir, who deals damage by using maximum HP, will get their damage reduced if their HP get reduced. You see? So he's actually really good to fight against ZIHE. Chou Hong is the answer to kill ZIHE actually, because the maximum HP reduction cannot be cleansed by ZIHE. Every time ZIHE die, it will only remove one stack of the overtime debuff. So the maximum HP reduction still lasts on ZIHE. Ooh, 5.5 million there. Nice. So it will still last on ZIHE. So that means that ZIHE will not deal as much damage as she can every time she die to you. You see? So PvP is supposed to be like you know, rock paper scissors kind of thing. So when they release Wuyo was dominating, then they release her counter, which is ZIHE, then ZIHE is dominating, then Chou Hong is supposed to be the one countering ZIHE. But yeah, you cannot counter the ZIHE if you don't have ZIHE yourself. That's the problem. But it is expected because ZIHE is a Simmer legendary Esper. So if a Simmer legendary Esper can be countered by a normal elemental Esper, then that by itself is already a problem. Yeah. I never see people using Amir, lol. No one ever use anything other than Wuyo. Everything is Wuyo. Exactly, that's why I level up my Momo to 70 the first time. You see, because of how many Wuyos are out there. I specifically level up my Momo because I want to kill those Wuyos. Wait, we're gonna skip that and see 52 million. 25 million. It actually deals lower damage than our Thunder set. So Mingsuo actually gets more benefit out of the Thunder set compared to the Calamity set. So we're gonna retry this a couple more times with Blitz. I don't want to watch this anymore. It's just a waste of time. We've already seen like how much damage he can deal. We've seen 5.5 million damage just now. The highest Mingsuo can deal. But it is also because I deal less damage because I have less speed in here. That's probably it. Let me enhance this and increase the speed. Let me change this one to speed. Because for Mingsuo, even though he doesn't deal more damage based on his speed, but speed plays a very important role for him. So let's see which one gives. This one actually. This one looks good.
Every single envelope needs to be kept safe.
Yeah, this one looks good. Look at that, 90% critical rate. So I will never miss my critical damage. Yeah. We don't need accuracy. And this one is being used by Yunchuan. So this looks okay. We can try this again. Same for me and Sujue. Oh, yeah, exactly. Your Sujue also counters Wuyo. So let's Blitz practice this. See how much damage we deal. Ooh, 55 million. Yay. 29 million. It's the same. So whether I use the Thunder set or I use the Calamity set, it gives the same damage to Mingsuo. Let's retry blitzing again. 57 million, 30 million. The same one as the Thunder set we have in the first try. 55 million. So it's quite stable. You know, it's quite consistent, the damage using Mingsuo in here. So that is level 70 Mingsuo, guys. Yes, the increase to my score is 10 million. 10 million score increase by leveling up my Mingsuo from 60 to 70. So yeah, whether it is good or not, it depends on you guys, all of you. Because every single player have different Esper, so I cannot give the answer to you. You need to choose for yourself whether you want to level up which Esper to level 70. Okay, for my case, because I don't use Elif and Sloan, obviously my best bet in PvE score is gonna be Mingsuo for Falsetto Fantasy in here, because I can just use Mingsuo in every battle, like Darkstar Lord, for better, Counter Sonica. I can just use him now in every single boss battle that I have. Just like Brewster actually. Yeah. So he's my best PvE Esper, because I don't have Elif and Sloan. Not that I don't have Elif and Sloan, but they are still at lower resonance. So right now, if you play this game, like we are at the point where if your Esper is not at resonance 6, it is better to just use other Esper that are at resonance 6. They will give you higher score than actually just forcing yourself to follow all those top ranker using the Elif and Sloan lineup if you don't have a good Elif and Sloan. Oh yeah. Just now you asked me about my Abilimon, right? Here is my M-Blast Abilimon. No Abilimon at all. This is my Yunchuan's Abilimon. No Abilimon at all. This is my Fatum Sisters full Abilimon, because I want the second skill to get the cooldown reduced by 1 turn. Also the third skill also I need the cooldown reduction. The first skill just happened to follow up because I have really bad RNG. Yalina, obviously you will have the Abilimon, and Fuster also without the Abilimon. So that's why I say it, like my lineup is very beginner friendly. Like anybody can just use the same lineup as I have, because I don't build them to brute force the boss. I actually follow up the boss's mechanic. So I'm actually following up on how to kill the boss properly without using any exploit, without using any bug. You know, this is the standard way of dealing with the boss. You see, even my Sujue doesn't have Abilimon. Yeah, because my Sujue is only at resonance 2. I don't need her Abilimon, because when I use Sujue, I'm not aiming for her damage. I'm aiming for her puppet art. That's it. Just for the puppet art. And then HAILEY, because I need the cooldown reduction. Only for the third skill though. You see, the second skill, I don't want the cooldown reduction, because I want her to actually cast the third skill and first skill more often. I don't want her to actually cast her second skill. So if I can, I want to skip the second skill if I manually control her, because the second skill doesn't do anything for my team. So this one, the Abigail, full Abilimon. The first ability, if you can avoid, obviously this only increase damage, but as like I said, I'm really bad with RNG. And then Brewster, full Abilimon, because why not? He is already at resonance 6, Divinate 4, so he is also my second best PvE Esper. And then Clara, with only the Abilimon on the third skill. So yeah, nice, no Abilimon. Yes, exactly. So you can just follow my lineup in here if you want. This is also the speed, 126 normal speed, 176 normal. There is not speed that is higher than 200, except for Yalina, I think. Yes, Yalina have 221, because I need her to give buff blocker a lot more time so it doesn't get replaced by the bleed. And then Fuso, 137. So yeah, very beginner friendly. Anybody can just follow this lineup, and that's how you get 50 million damage without a single Elif and Sloan. So yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. That's a Mingsuo level 70. So now you know. Oh, I do want to try in Point War. Let's see. But I think Point War you can just do the same exact combo as the Beatbout. Yeah, the Beatbout with 4 seal. For those of you who missed the Beatbout, let me just showcase to you again. This is the Mingsuo level 70 Beatbout. So the Reveler. Okay, first turn, Yujing give bonus turn, use the second skill. And then Mingsuo gonna use third skill, Kablam. And then Abigail gonna move, but because Mingsuo have the least amount of HP in this lineup, then she will always gonna target Mingsuo, and then Mingsuo will reset his ability because my Abigail is at Resonance 6, and he will burst the enemy again. So yeah, that is Mingsuo in PvP. And also, because my Mingsuo is already level 70, the speed captain bonus here increased by 30%. So that's why I have a higher chance to move first compared to other Esper using like a standard, you know, speed captain Esper like this one, 25% speed. So yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.